Good evening and welcome to all viewers on Speed Gaming Prime, and welcome to this week's Speed Gaming Weekly here for the Zelda 1 Randomizer. Moon Risen Phoenix here, offering with the commentary today, and joining me in the booth tonight, Kairos. Good evening.
Evening. We are in the final stretch of the rookie Rumble flags that we are about to kick off very soon. And we're doing that for the weekly all this month while we head into a new set of theme for next month. We'll get to that later. But we are starting off and we are at the Recorder Lake.
Our featured runners for tonight, my apologies. Why Must You Hate Me, also referred to as Yumi on the top left, JSR on the top right, Up No Point, bottom left, and on the bottom right, it is Lorgon. And we see some of our runners heading for the Det Armos, or Lorgon finding the medium secret for today, as Up No Point finds our candle prices, 31 and 62 respectively. No dice for Death Armos, as it lives up to its name. Lorgon getting caught early.
And we found our any rows going from the southwest corner up to the northeast up in the Lost Hills.
Ooh, that's some nice distance. And more secrets found. JSR and Vanilla 1Q6 finding the small secret of the day. That is 12.
And both our runners that have gone up to the top right with those any rows have chosen to explore here while they're here.
Oh, that's some bad news here for our runners. That is a 25% markup on the bomb price, 25 tonight.
Could be worse though.
Could absolutely be worse. And I mentioned in chat, JSR is definitely not a rookie, but this is the weekly. All members of the community are welcome to play tonight. Opno Point finding a hint shop over in the top right corner should be useful if you've got money.
Yeah, we also found the vanilla Armos spot, different Armos though. It has a heart container. We have a heart shuffle tonight, so it's just one of the many heart containers in the pool.
Too bad. No items there tonight. Letter Mountain, another bomb shop.
With these rookie Rumble flags, we do have the White Sword will be the White Sword item tonight. JSR has a letter. What was that? Oh, that was at Dead Armos, yes.
Wonder who it's from, right?
12 and 31. No. Ooh. Why? Yumi's taking a death up the Lost Hills Armos.
Unfortunately, Opno Point, my apologies, found out that there was a door repair there. That's not exactly a good thing.
And first level knight, level 4, found at the North Forest Armos.
Absolutely an interesting find there by Opno Point, and they'll go and take a look there, see what we got. Lorgon, meanwhile, will take a rain check on that secret up in the 8 block and find the other hint shop at the branch in the dead woods.
JSR bought some bombs for that little upcharge price and finds level 6.
Just west of Vanilla's start of all places. None of our runners have found a sword yet, which is quite a difference from last week's weekly, which had all 4 of our runners find a sword within the first minute.
And JSR's first to pick up a candle. I think that was definitely from Take Any there. Bomb spot above Vanilla start.
Quite likely. And a question in chat, why Lorgon would be avoiding the secrets? Door repairs. Money's better in your pocket than in theirs. JSR into the vanilla start, finds a medium secret.
Boy, that beats expensive on that bomb shop. 115. Better find the cheap one if you if it's required tonight.
Yeah, that's always the question. Will the meat be required? JSR buying another bomb pack.
Well, it's not. It's never a terrible seed if your medium secret can cover the bomb prices. When it can't, that's when you're hurting.
Absolutely. And Lord God finds another door repair. That's an advantage to keeping the secrets. That's one more secret that won't go into the old man's pocket.
And it's a bad money seed when you can't afford 2 bomb packs with 1 large secret.
Question is, which way will the large secret go tonight? No point buying the blue candle with exactly as many rupees as he needed.
And Yumi finding level 6, the JSR found earlier.
Yumi, the second of our runners to find, level 6, JSR in the southwest corner. Will finding any roads? I think he'll be more intrigued about what's right next there. What do we have? Another level. It's level 3.
Ooh. And Yumi digs out a heart container in the basement of level 6.
Nice and early, a heart container. I say not dying is good.
All right, JSR going to find out. We got the power bracelet in the Lost Hills. And we got the desert cave for our. So we got one in the southwest, everything else over in the east for any roads tonight.
Could be worse. We're gone headed for 1Q1. And we've got our first information of the night as far as the door repairs go. That appears to be a 17 rupee door repair tonight. Not bad.
And all our runners having candles now. Minimal offense or candle boosting action, as Opno is showing us. Money making game found by JSR. A little bit out of the way.
No gambling tonight. Or at the very least, not for JSR. Not right now.
Opno about to get the heart container here. And JSR in the woods finds level 8.
Right next to the southern coast, level 8 being a bit of a bonanza with 3 items.
But it's also quite large.
It should be the largest dungeon short of level 9.
Sometimes level 6 can get a little bit bigger than 8, but it's rare.
Heart container number 5 for JSR. I believe he's seen the white sword as well.
Did we? I missed it.
Or am I having Seed Blade? I just watched Z1R Seed prior to this race, so I might be having a bit of Seed Blade.
Level 5 on the coast.
Have our first look at the coast item, and our first look at the large secret.
65.
Not an LOZ approved seed tonight. That is pretty bad as far as large secrets go. So for those of you interested in joining the Rookie Rumble, signups are open until July 2nd. More info available on the Zelda 1 Randomizer Discord server. JSR finds level 9, meanwhile.
Oh, and Opno Point just picked up the power bracelet in level 6. I just noticed Yumi had actually opened up a power bracelet spot as well, so get that marked there for those, because I missed it the first time. It was just because it was brown item on brown floor.
Yep, can't blame you on that one.
I wonder if JSR picked that up too. 'Cause he was in there. He found level 6. I don't think he dived in though. And we're running out of places for our sword tonight.
Is it over on Debt Mountain? Are we going to see one of
Uh, uh,
those seeds?
it's East. I think it's East Death Mountain. I know we've been to level 6. Been over next to the. We've been over to the grave area. Waterfall. It could be waterfall too.
Could be. 1Q5 still looming.
Meet my sibling in the forest. So somewhere in the forest is our magical sword.
I believe at least one of our runners actually saw a magical sword not too long ago. Lorgod fighting level 9 as well.
Also in the forest.
Chad very much what a point here. We could see the white sword first sword here for one of our runners.
But we find magical sword first. A couple of our runners finding it in the forest.
Now JSR is getting very close to the hint shop. We'll have to see if he takes up a hint and finds some info we don't have yet.
And I know that one over in the Deadwood seems kind of pricey, so you get all but one here.
Thinking about it, but decides against it and is back exploring.
Our runners on the left-hand street of the screen have already picked up both items at a level 6, getting that early power bracelet and the staircase heart. So that'd be nice when they have to go back there. It's like just finding that Triforce.
Indeed, and another thing to note, no point. Should he find the white sword, we'll be able to pick it up immediately with those 6 hearts.
Oh, about Death Mountain, West Death Mountain. Hopefully, it's not behind a raft spot.
We'll have to see. First hint of the night, Gleok returns with the wand. That means the wand's in level 8.
Dodongo with magical boomerang.
Blue boomerang in level 2. Oh wait, where's the ice cream?
And JSR doing a little reset action. Get that last hint later.
Yumi, meanwhile, getting the hints themselves.
And we must construct additional pylons.
Yep, that's one of the community hints, which is just what we call memes. Yumi probably having a few words with the seed after that last hint.
Any reason you know where the pylons reference is from?
I could have many a reference for you.
It's definitely a StarCraft reference.
Absolutely, it is, but it's been used in so many
But
places.
it's the origin of it. Oh, Aquamentus recorder.
So that recorder is going to be in level 1, which we still haven't found yet. Oh,
and we're thirsty.
Yep. 58 rupees just to know that the old man's thirsty.
But we do get the magical hint of the bow location, level 3, Manhandler threatens.
Absolutely, and goodness, who can?
Go ahead,
Kairos.
That's a good quality set of hints there.
I'm still reminded of one of our runners last week who literally got their
Yep.
game saved by the hint shop, which told
Yep.
them the location of the bow and silvers.
Speaking of that, Juan in level 8, Opto Point has found it on the ground.
Anybody's happy to find the wand. I mean,
When we don't have a sword yet.
permanent range combat, effective against everything but these
Those
things.
guys. And a couple of select bosses.
Goodness, of all places.
Oh, man. But that means that we can come back later and go destroy other dungeons that don't have wizards. And JSR finds that white sword at level 5.
1Q5 pays off. 5 hearts, enough to pick it up. That means, well, we've got Yumi with a possibility of picking it up. Unfortunately, Lorgon's still on 3 hearts, won't be able to do so yet.
And having an A button is just so good. There's our sword. Waterfall.
That's a disgusting place for a game.
How rude.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's like no chance of getting a free candle out of it either. It's just sitting there. Thanks, game.
I believe Yumi just picked up their heart container from the Armos. JSR deciding level 3 is our first stop here tonight.
And segmented 3.
Segment you at play. Okay. Oh, that.
Good thing having a sword.
Yeah, and that's a clutch fairy right there as well.
All right, Yumi. Level 5. No, we already found that one. But Yumi finds. Oh yeah, East Death Mountain. We got another Tikini there.
Optopoint running into trouble here in level 5, however.
Opto at 4 keys already. That's nice.
Takes a bit of the stress out of dungeon delving, doesn't it? Oh, there's our Triforce for level 3. Well guarded.
And level 7. West Death Mountain.
Right next to the connector. Possible item here for JSR in level 3. Oh, there it is. There is the bow.
Lorgon doing a little rupee farming right now.
Oh,
And we get to see that map.
that's
That's a map.
It feels like one of those cameras you use for broadcasts. I don't know. It's complete with stand and everything. As far as that level 3 map goes, it's a thing.
There's that one little segment down there.
I believe that's where we started, actually.
Lorgon getting the good money now. He's like, we're going to just keep on farming this rupee room.
After Opnopoint with a bomb upgrade found in level 5, 78 rupees. Very close to minimum price there.
But not enough for that current rupee count. Of course, farming some Stalfos. Got a bunch of that difference already.
In the forest is an entrance to death. That means level 9's entrance is in the forest.
But Garita Grumble's on Death Mountain. Yeah, we know we're 7 and 9. We're only missing, I think, 1 and 2.
Quite possible. Meanwhile, JSR finding out that blue Wizrobes, they're not a fun time. Opnopoint, meanwhile, transporting level 5, Yumi into level 8. And Yumi finds the good news about the wand and is about to find the bad news about level 8.
It's hard. Taken down by the Wizzies.
It's difficult to kill Wizrobes on 3 hearts and green tunic. I don't care how much of an experienced runner you are, that's never easy.
And with that way that room is, you're coming out. You got a shutter to the north and a corridor stair on the right. There's no safe place to kind of hide out. And JSR is getting a little tired of this transport stair. Ooh, snipe from right from the get-go.
That's painful. Now, another possibility would be to reset the room with 1 Wizrobe left, right?
Just to save the progress would be the big thing, but maybe you get the orange ones. But yeah, it's dangerous every time you pop out of that.
Absolutely, you just get smacked in the face immediately. A lot of Wizrobe levels tonight, though. Item found for Opnopoint in level 5, heart container in the basement. Already 8 hearts, however.
Yeah, first Triforce of the Night, JSR, level 3.
You found the bow. You're tired of the Wizrobes. I fully understand this call. And Opnopoint, a little bit White Force there in level 5.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it, definitely.
Come back later if we have to.
Overworld travel is so much easier with a weapon.
JSR passing on the bombs, got 5. We'll be fine.
Candle Row bringing his rupee count over 200. And an interesting purchase here by Opnopoint. That's the arrow purchase.
It's 37 and around like 50-ish for the potion prices, I think.
I believe so. Lorgon about to be very happy. There's the white sword. There's your first sword of the game. Now overworld travel gets a lot easier.
Up no point. Laying eyes on level 9.
Lorgon leaving some money on the floor there and about to be fairly disgusted with what he finds in the White Sword Cave. Meanwhile, Yumi, third of our runners to get their sword. And probably third of our runners to wonder
Why?
why the game would ever do this to our runners.
I wonder if the white sword hint got gobbled up by the community.
Oh, no, deciding not to gamble on that gambling shop. And JSR about to find level 7.
Successfully pirouettes a bomb hole. Oh yeah, Greedy Grumbles
Wait.
on the mountain. That is level 7.
In level 7.
Yep. Thanks, game.
Thanks.
I missed that the first time.
Oh, goodness.
All right, Lorgon, about to pick up a power bracelet.
Yeah, hard to notice that thing lying around.
Yeah, not sure if I don't think JSR went in, but definitely would have seen it if. And there we go. Opno point getting a sword. Well, level 6 with a single segmented room.
And a heart container in the basement.
But that's a pretty good size level 6 to try to dig out that Triforce. Come back later. Opno, the fourth of our runners, to get the bad news that the wood sword was just next to the one screen over from the white sword.
No frustration against the old man tonight. Kind of surprised about that. Oh, there's our blue ring shop over in East at Mountain. My apologies. 239.
Lorgon with the ruby farming earlier has enough money to get that.
Oh,
Yes,
JSR.
no bombs.
No bombs, no problem. And no push block. My goodness. Not enough to do it once. You have to do it twice over. JSR says, you got anything more dangerous to throw at us, game? And what's he rewarded with? Another heart container if he can avoid the bats. No problem.
I think Yumi is over on West Death Mountain with just a single bomb. Gets good force, can go back over to the right and find level 7 in a second. But level 2 is here.
Oof.
I have to say that
Could be
we've had people. We've had people in 7. Like they run out of bombs going to 2.
Or maybe it's just I've dug far enough and I've got other places to be, perhaps. Board arrow purchased by JSR. He'll be able to use them now with that bow from level 3.
Makes the Pole's voice a much better task.
Oh,
Tiny level 2.
Nice and cute. And probably the one thing Yumi wanted right about now. Little break from all those huge dungeons. And, well, that's not exactly what one would call a break. Four-headed Gleeok.
A white sword and a wand.
And a blue boomerang behind it. Thanks, game.
Was it above the moat? Or
No, he picked it up.
okay.
And that is the Triforce right next to it.
There's JSR's wand.
JSR's got to be thinking, oh, I've done it twice with just the sword. I can do this easily.
Lorgon picks up that bomb upgrade finally for +6.
+6 for 78 rupees? Oh my goodness.
What a deal.
Yeah, I think we call that a steal, and
It's almost as much as buying bomb packs.
yeah, no, we're pretty much done with that. And, oh, there's the compass. Morgan knows where that first Triforce of the day is going to be. Don't go.
Raft's here.
Yep, rafting too. Considering we haven't found level 1 yet, that raft's going to be important.
Chances are hot. We still got a couple screens left to bomb, I think, in Death Mountain. And that recorder's in level 1, so we know it's not there. I have to record a lake. Which, by the way, we did start on that screen.
If I'm Yumi right now, I'm not getting out of here unless I aim that raft. It's not something I can grab.
There's a key lock potential blocking. Oh wait, no. That was a Triforce room.
I believe that was five blue Gorilla kills with 1 bomb for Lorgon. First Triforce of the day for Yumi. Level 2 scored.
But I don't think we found that raft.
Fortunately not.
I think Yumi must have been conserving keys for a couple of rooms.
I mean, level 7 could be one of the reasons why.
Map's just over to the left here. JSR finding the red ring, level 8.
Oh my goodness. If there's one item you're always happy to see regardless of the situation, it's right there. Red ring, 75% damage reduction.
Opto getting hints that he already has the info for.
Oh, well, this is a pleasant room to be locked in without the ladder. Oh,
Triforce.
thanks, game.
There might be a workaround.
Oh, probably. It's just after fighting like that, and next thing you see is the Triforce locked in like that. Ugh.
I think JSR is going to try to head over. Oh, yeah. Got more Wizard's Kill.
JSR's got the info on 2 items so far. Might be looking to get the 3rd before he nopes out of here. But looks like it's Triforce and Run. There it is. Two on the day for JSR. He'll be the first of our featured runners tonight to take the 2nd Triforce and the lead. Yumi, however,
Ooh.
meanwhile,
Ran out of bombs and couldn't outlast the stamina match.
don't get me wrong, people. JSR may make it look easy, but trying to kill a manhandler with the sword, definitely not.
Alright, first pickup for Lorgon, level 5.
You'll be getting past the manhandlers in level 7. Will be rewarded with a heart container very shortly.
Yep, confirmation JSR did not pick up that power bracelet. Just saw level 6 and said, we'll get here later. That was the pre-sword days.
Might have a tad of frustration finding out that the power bracelet was so easy to grab, however. Yumi may be heading back to level 2, JSR picking up the bomb upgrade.
Where's our ladder going to be tonight? Is it required? We don't know.
That's a big question. Opnopoint, meanwhile, second to the bow in level 3.
Already has arrows locked and loaded.
And 184 rupees. That's a lot of arrows. Another heart container for JSR in the basement of level 5 will pass it up. No magical sword for JSR tonight.
Got a question, Jack, about the rookie status here. Well, most of our runners here tonight are a little bit veteran, but we're highlighting the rookie tournament, which you can only have been in, I think, one previous major tournament to qualify as a rookie still.
If I may, Kairos, about that, the info is on the Zelda 1 Randomizer Discord, but I will run through it very quickly for all of you. One must satisfy all of the following requirements to participate in the Rookie Rumble. Number 1, a person who is brand new to the randomizer or has been actively participating for less than a year. Number 2, less than 2 tournaments participated in. Number 3, a person who's never finished in the top 4 of a tournament. And finally, a person who has been in less than 5 battle royales. Battle royales are mini tournaments that are quite frequent in the Zelda 1 Randomizer Discord and have their own channels, in fact. But if you satisfy all 4 of the requirements, you are considered a rookie and considered.
Excuse me.
Whoops. Go ahead, Kairos. I apologize.
Oh, it's just coffee.
Oh, sorry about that. So, yes, if you satisfy all 4 of those requirements, you are considered a rookie and can participate in the Rookie Rumble. Some information while I was discussing this. Apparently, the wooden boomerang in level 5.
Yep, and the floor in a tea room.
Oh, that's not the type of thing you want to find, and neither is this for Opnopoint. Everybody's favorite. It's Patra. believe with this many Wizrobe levels, yeah.
Oh, and Chet informing us that we had a ladder pick up by Opno in level 3.
Oh goodness, that ladder could be huge. Oh no, JSR already has the Triforce from 3. He may not be back over there for some time. Oof, this could be huge for Opno. Item in level 4, we've got ourselves a book, and we've got ourselves an atlas. Atlas, for those unfamiliar with the term, is the fact that the book will grant you all of the maps of the game when found if the atlas setting is turned on.
I think at this point, I think level 1's got to be on the raft spot.
Chat informing us of something else that we might have missed. Opno's got the silvers, possibly in level 4 by the looks of things.
Oh, and it is not on a raft spot. Level 1 up in Death Mountain.
Oof, well hidden, and look at that. Triforce in the very first room, hidden by that Gibdo.
But wait a second. I know somebody was at the 2Q9 spot. Did they? Must have been somebody out of bombs or what?
Quite likely. Meanwhile, Triforce is in level 4 for Optima Point and level 1 for Yumi.
And a book pickup by JSR.
Absolutely. Not going to complain about that Atlas.
Yep. See the silver arrows on Opno right now.
Opno with 9 hearts might be making a play for Magical Sword as well.
They could go pick up a 10th heart off the coast. All right, JSR picking up Triforce level 4. Does JSR have the silvers though? We missed it on Opno.
I'm not
Okay,
sure.
and chat confirming that Lorgan ran out of bombs when up there.
I'll have a look if JSR's got the silvers in just a moment.
Quarter on the floor, level 1. The boards, yep. Yeah, we know where our levels are.
Absolutely. And still no info on JSR's status on the silvers. Meanwhile, that's a red candle in level 1.
So we've determined the location of all of our items besides heart containers, except for the magical key. Got a few spots that can be. And a heart container and 1 on the floor.
So that any key is not in level 1. And Yumi with the Triforce in hand in level 1 says, I'm out of here. I've got places to be.
It looks, by my recollection, we have here maybe a floor item in 7, a basement item in 8, and the 2 in level 9 for our magical key.
I'd have to place bets on level 9 there for that any key. Lorgon, meanwhile, taking the Triforce in level 2 for their second of the day.
Level 7's got a lot of moats and Chevy rooms. And Opno has the ladder to get past those. Oh, there's our bait block.
And is it going to be a problem here today? We're about to find out. Looks like JSR does in fact have the silvers and now has the raft.
Which ends up being not so required. Potion pick up by Lorgon.
JSR passing on the blue boomerang. But won't be passing up on that. That's 5 Triforces on the day. Level 2.
Opno getting deep here in level 7. Lorgon in level 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if Opno just wants to get this place over with. And who can blame him? Yumi, meanwhile, those blue Dark Nuts, or Wizrobes rather. Dark Nuts don't play nice, neither do Wizrobes. Another point to make. Opno point now with 10 heart containers, now magical sword eligible at a 20% rate.
And it's not very far from the Coast Heart, which is the Coast Heart.
JSR opting not to pick up the red candle. Meanwhile, Yumi not having a good day with those blue Wizrobes.
I assume JSR did get the recorder, but it's also got that Triforce level 1 and Lorgon getting the red candle here.
Opno running out of possibilities here for level 7's Triforce. That thing is going to be deep. And wow, that Aniki is buried in level 7. Opno point, well rewarded with that dig. Wow. Aniki buried, Triforce absolutely in the back end. Hypnopoint is done with level 7. I think that's going to be a... the word finally comes to mind. And I think most of our runners are going to be using that word. Lorgon, meanwhile, don't look now, but he's got 11 hearts and has a 40% chance to pick up the magical sword. Book, meanwhile, for Yumi in level 4, that means they've got the Atlas as well.
And of course, there's a heart container here in this staircase, level 8, as well as both items in level 9.
Opno can absolutely fly now with that any key. And only thing that could really help from here is the red ring in level 8. By the way, Tractor, Opno Point did get Triforce in level 7.
There we go. I think the tracker ate the click.
Oh, entirely likely. I've done the tracking. I know how it is when the tracker starts to get fussy or hungry.
JSR back to the old friend, level 3. This was a row room. Opno disregarding the magical boomerang.
Some would be happy with the decision, some wouldn't. Meanwhile, Yumi, third Triforce of the day, level 4, finally done. He's had his struggles with that level. He'll be happy to get out of here.
There's
Raft
a
collected.
raft. Yep.
And Opno picks up the magical boomerang, probably because it was in the way.
There's a ladder for JSR.
Morgan looking to refill help using the old continued trick on the fairy fountain to refill health. Fresh off the continue. Meanwhile, Opno Point with the potion purchase will stumble into level 1 shortly. Wait, isn't level 1 supposed to be the smallest of the levels between 1 through 6?
It's just spread out.
It really is, because goodness, that looks like at least a tie.
13 rooms. That's a recorder for Opno.
Opno seeing the red candle, doesn't want it. There's that third item in level 1. Opno realizing it, knows a Triforce is right at the entrance. Up in A's, Triforce right there. Pick it up, get running. Opno tying it up. 6 Triforces apiece, tied for the lead now with JSR. An earlier note for those just tuning in, this may be the Rookie Rumble flags, but this being the weekly race, anybody can play with the flags. And indeed, some of our runners here are far from being rookies. JSR finding the Triforce at level 6. That's 7 on the board. Now all that's left is to dig through that chonky level 7. Yumi not going to be upset about that pickup at +6 for 78 rupees. Meanwhile, blue ring pickup for Lorgan. Once again, for those interested in the Rookie Rumble, signups are open until July 2nd. More info available on the Zelda 1 Randomizer Discord server.
A quick check on Lorgon's side. Looks like we're up to date. Things are a little sparse at the moment. Need that big dig of 3 southwest corner.
You'll be finding heart container number 11 in level 5's basement. Lorgan, meanwhile, going for heart container number 12 in level 7's basement. That's 60% for the magical sword. Oh, that's a spot for that wooden boomerang. Eight keys. JSR might not be that happy about finding the magical key in level 7, but at the same time,
It's right there. It's not like you have to even go down the staircase.
Indeed, and at the same time, takes some of the stress away from that dig in level 9.
We definitely had some manhandlers in 7.
No kidding there. There is the Triforce for Omnipoint in level 6. They've got 7 Triforces as well. Level 8, their last remaining spot.
Yeah, I don't remember how deep that Triforce was in 8.
I don't think it was that far.
And Optimus's been in there previously to get the wand, so.
The only problem is that it is a Wizrobe dungeon.
Alright, Lorgon in level 3, a very key dungeon with the bow and ladder.
There is level 8. Yumi now joining Morgan in level 3. JSR, unfortunately, in the wrong quadrant for the Triforce in 7.
Where was that at?
That was right next to the Yaniki, I believe, two rooms out.
Oh no.
No, might be full exploring that level.
Kind of heading that direction again. Yep. Checking the map, see where you've been. This key door doesn't matter anymore.
Another key thing that was in level 8 was the red ring. That would really help all of our runners. JSR currently the only one who has it.
And there we go. All 8 pieces of Triforce for JSR. Unfortunately, we do not have usable audio for JSR tonight, so we will not be able to hear the roar.
Oh, there is a clutch compass for Opno after that blue Wizrobe room. JSR with a ticket to 9. Has the bow, has the silvers. All about getting the roar in the door from here.
And Opto finding that ring and the Lorgon with the bow.
There's a couple of happy runners in this race right now.
And here we go, entering level 9 for JSR at 101. Oh no, sorry, it's one screen down.
Close enough.
Still 101 and change.
There it is, 101.35. JSR with our first runner of the night in level 9.
A ladder pickup for Yumi.
Meanwhile, knowing the Triforce is in here, they'll be pretty close to JSR as far as level 9 entry goes. There it is. 8 Triforces for Opno point. That's a ticket to 9.
We can switch over to Opto's audio now.
There's the bow for Yumi in level 3. JSR finding the compass for, I believe. Yeah, that is a compass. Unless I'm completely.
Yeah, it's in the just to the left, 3 screens over from where JSR was just now.
Indeed. Yumi, 4 Triforce of the day. Level 3 complete.
And 11 is good enough for the Magical Sword or Golf Club.
That's one heck of a golf club. I would not like to be in the way of that.
I mean, if you ever see Dogma, the golf clubs was quite the weapon in that movie. And here's Ganon in a boat room.
103.55 for JSR. First view of Ganon will need 7 to 8 shots with the white sword to take out Ganon. Knockout with the stun lock. Triforce with power obtained. We've got bacon. Now how do we get to Zelda?
Yeah, because if it was obvious to get there, I'd expect an up and A already.
Absolutely. Opno looking to be fairly close behind. there's some interesting info there for Opno.
Yep. Not a lot of rooms in the southwest.
Might be keying in on the pad, however. Only 2 bombs remaining, though. That could be a problem. Meanwhile, Lorgon with the Triforce level 3.
Alright, Opno with that compass to go with that old man hint.
Bombs, however, are a problem, and I don't blame Opno at all for saving that last bomb for possibly their way to Ganon.
Lorgon picks up the magical sword on 12 hearts. 11 was good enough, we already confirmed.
Oh goodness. Oh, this could be. Didn't you need a bomb to make it to the left side where Ganon was?
Didn't recall that, but a lot going on. Triforce at level 7 for Yumi. Ganon's room, but nobody's home.
Site. Opno looking for a bomb pack from Goma. Is he going to cooperate? Absolutely not.
Yes, I did definitely take a staircase to get up to the Ganon area.
Oh my goodness, look at that staircase for JSR. That is so close. Is this it?
Oh, yes it is.
There's
the door opens.
Door.
And get your GGs out for JSR, finishing first on the restream and second overall with a time of 108.36. First place was Sci-Town with a 105.21. And just behind is Chest Jerk, coming in at a 109.03 in third.
Let's see if we can get JSR in the booth for a few words.
And one more finish at 109.15. Coming in now is Dom J, number 4.
Quite the field for those of you curious. 27 runners participating in tonight's race. Quite a turnout. And I believe now's a good time we can talk a bit about next week's race and the theme for next month.
We are doing another edition of the Champion's Choice, where we take a standard set of flags, and every week the winner of the race gets to choose a flag to change for the next one. But so we're doing our consternation flag like we normally like to do, except for we're going to give it a little July 4th boomstick action, if you know what I mean.
Should be an interesting race next week. Meanwhile, oh goodness, Opno found the path to Zelda, however, doesn't know where Ganon is quite yet. Meanwhile, Lorgan and Yumi battling it out in level 8 and 6 respectively as Opno continues their hunt for the elusive bacon. Oh, there's something Lorgan will definitely not turn down. There's the red ring, and joining us in the booth, our race winner here on the featured stream, and second place overall finisher, JSR. Congratulations and GG.
Thanks a lot, you guys. How's everyone doing?
Oh, we're doing fine tonight. Watching some great racing going on.
I do have to say, this flag set is really fun. Though the name Rookie Rumble is very misleading. This is not an easy flag set.
Well, it's easier than it could be.
Oh, for sure. Like, it's probably I would call this intermediate. I mean, it's a little easier than what a lot of us run in like the weeklies and nightlies, you know, on a week-to-week basis. So I mean, for newcomers, it's a lot better than the plus minus 4 HP or you know, the crazy flags that you can have with like blackouts and whatnot. But
replace swords upgrades.
Yeah. But I really am enjoying this this flag set a lot, and hopefully helping the newer runners who are getting ready for this big Rookie Rumble tournament to improve, whether it's through our own, you know, advice and giving them tips and whatnot, or more specifically, like, with the way I got most of my knowledge when I started running Rando, and this was like almost a decade ago at this point, was running a seed with friends and then comparing notes afterwards. And so for the new runners out there, especially if you're having trouble, you feel like you're just a step behind the veterans and you're not sure why, besides just nice fight by Opno. That was a really good kill.
Yep, Magic Sword does help though.
Yeah, I was very glad I had a potion in my pocket, but just, you know, being able to run a seed with friends and then comparing notes and figure out what they do different, and not just from the veterans, but even just your peers and your friends and people who run these races with you. After the race, compare notes, talk about the seed, figure out what plays they did and what was going through their head. That it will go just as far to improve your times as anything with combat. I mean, that's why runners or people who don't even run vanilla can hang with the guys that run vanilla, because it's not just about skill.
Yeah, we've mentioned I think in recent weeks how it's like the runners who just do rando, they did that recent NMG tournament, and it's like it's just they did well because they developed the skills there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this tournament goes. I'm hoping that the newer runners have a good time, and maybe because I know it's a frustrating experience when you're starting out, especially if you do run vanilla. It's like I want to hang with the guys that I play with, you know, in the vanilla game, or you see the races on TV or on TV. I mean, I'm not wrong, but you know what I mean.
And get your GGs out for Opno Point, finding the kidnapped at time of 1:15:15, finishing 6th overall, with Bogey going in 5th, right above at 1:14:43. GG.
Yeah, GG's.
So JSR, what did you think about the seed itself?
I'm sad. I'm sure you probably saw I did level 3 pretty early, and I had a feeling. I thought it was actually going to be that Wizrobe room that killed me, and I attempted to go back through a couple of times and took some early deaths, and I said, I'm certain this is going to be something important, but I've already spent too much time in this 3, and with my luck, it'll be the boomerang. So I ditched it, and it was literally the last thing I had left.
How many visits through that transport staircase in 3 was that?
Well, I made it through the first try on the first trip, but then I took a stupid death, and on the way to what was the ladder. And if I'd gotten that ladder on my first trip, I would have probably sub-houred this seed. It was that kind of right order kind of thing, because I ended up digging items out of 7, 8, 5, 4. I mean, 4 had the silvers, so that was good, but probably would have saved a lot of time because I wouldn't have had a double dip 7, and obviously would just been in go mode a lot sooner. But other than that, it was a fun seed though. I liked the combat. It was a lot of fun and good challenge.
Except for that wood sword placement.
What wood sword? I never saw a wood sword. Did you guys see a wood sword? I saw no such thing. No,
we saw a candle that nobody wanted. Oh,
no, this was fun, and it usually is. I really enjoy these weekly races, and again, like I was saying, this flag set's a lot of fun. So, being able to step in and race the newer runners, and just it makes me feel like I did when I was first starting out. In fact, we've been doing this flag set. I'm sure a lot of viewers out there who've been following the community know the next gen guys got this flag set going before the Rookie Rumble was announced. They wanted to do a nightly race where we race at set times every evening, and that was kind of inspired by for those that have been around for a long time that know how Skybills used to organize nightly races every single night.
And welcome OpnoPoint. GG.
GG.
Hi, thanks.
I guess to put a cap on it real quick, those nightly races were a big highlight of a lot of our nights. And they kind of disappeared, over time. We moved on and stuff. So I guess my point just being, I'm really excited to see that they're getting us back together. The community is stronger than it's been in a long time. And I'm really excited to be able to watch this upcoming tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Before we get to Opno, JSR, I bet you would like to have that compass in 7.
Yeah. Yeah, where was the compass? Because I see Lorgan has.
He just got it like a couple screens down at a rope room.
Wait, it was in that rope room? I never cleared that? Oh, come on. Well, yeah, I think it's because I already had the floor item. I think because it was the any key. I got the any key,
which was just a couple rooms away from the Triforce.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your seat up? No.
No, it was all right. I was kind of short on bombs when I entered. When I went in 9, that's multiple points actually, which meant I missed the one bomb hole that leads to Ganon, so that took a while.
Still a solid finish. Second restream, 6th overall. I'd be pretty happy with that one.
Yeah, pretty happy for my first weekly race. It was fun.
How'd you feel about the sword placement?
Yeah, it was funny. It was basically the last open cave I checked.
If you're curious, every one of our featured runners actually went first sword, white sword.
Sounds about right, given where it was.
Indeed. and it was good at 5 hearts. So
Not too bad.
There were also the 1-2 security magical sword at 11 hearts. That was the low end that we knew of. We don't know if it was available at 10. Also, another piece of information you might like to know is that you were first to the any key in 7. That big dig really paid off for you.
Yeah.
So thoughts on the flag set as we look towards the Rookie Rumble next week, actually.
Yeah, it's not bad. There's not much to say about it.
I remember you were in last year's Rookie Rumble.
Yeah, it was.
If I remember correctly, you had a pretty decent showing there too.
Yeah, I made it to the quarterfinals.
It's quite a run, and we'll see how this year's list of rookies looks like. Should be a great turnout if these weekly races are anything to go by. This should be one heck of a tournament.
Yeah.
A couple of other finishes to pass your way. Number 7 is Tabby Orange with an official racetime.gt time of 1 hour 16 minutes and 53 seconds. 8th place is bbq.gov, 1 hour 20 minutes and 7 seconds, and that completes the finishers up to this point.
But I just want to say real quick before I jump out, thanks to all the folks over at Speed Gaming that put this on. Big shouts out to Oasis and Rick, to you folks doing commentary, to everyone in the race, the whole community. Y'all are awesome. Hope you all have a good weekend, and thanks for having me on.
Thank you.
thanks, JSR.
And
Good night,
thank
y'all.
you. Take care, JSR. Thank you for joining us. No point. Any other comments on this seed? The flag set?
No, not really. Except that knowing that the white sword is at the white sword cube is it's a nice security in case you need. If you have the hearts for it, you can. Pretty simple to try and find it, but on the other hand, if you it makes dipping dungeon slightly less painful. Blanking on my words. Okay. Makes it harder to find weapons in dungeon early on.
Oh, isn't that true?
You just basically have the candle and the wand, and that's pretty much it.
Absolutely.
And we got another result in Ryan 7 coming in 9th place at 124.17.
GG's to them. Kairos, do you have anything for out the point?
I think I'm good right now. Just got a couple. Got the Yumi and Lorgon just fighting out here at level 9 right now.
Fighting it out for 3rd place on the restream. Lorgon with the inside edge, however, does know the location of Zelda. However, Yumi might be closing in on Ganon. With 4 bombs in tow, might be able to find the path. Looking on Morgan's screen, I could have sworn you had a path there to Zelda, but those bomb walls just didn't want to let you in.
No, you gotta come into that one room, go up, go left, and you're done. But you gotta find that staircase in order to get there. But Yumi has found the path to Ganon.
Has red ring, has 8.5 hearts and magical sword. Let's see how this fight goes.
Blinking, you
Well,
miss it.
Lincoln, you miss it. That was flawless. That's some bacon.
All right, now the hunt is on for that magical staircase.
Meanwhile, Lorgan having to leave level 9 for bombs. You hate that feeling. I've been there way too many times myself.
Yeah, where's the nearest bomb shop? The reason you remember where that staircase was? Because I didn't track it that well.
I unfortunately can't help you with that one. Can't imagine it's that far from here, though. And a few more finishers to pass your way. We've got Rando to Commando in 10th place, finishing time of 126.11, and a couple of very quick finishers here. Bilic, number 11 at 126.32, 2 seconds ahead of Dr. J PhD in 12th with a 126.34. Equations 19 will take 13th place at 127.06. Jess Andy will take 14th place, 127.49, while DK 91.46 finishes 15th with a 128.54.
And yes, we do read chat. The staircase what we're trying to find is on the far right side, third room down. Looks like Yumi may have been there already, but maybe not. Let's look at that map again. But Lorgon in the Ganon room, potion in hand. Taking a little. There we go. Got to hit. Oh, and taking that potion just in time. One more pile driver, and it would have been good night. Back to the beginning.
Yumi, meanwhile, studying the map a little bit. Lorgan's got the stun lock. Needs a silver. Got it. And that is our fourth and final featured bacon of the night. Oh, it's Yumi's turn now to leave level 9 for bombs. Won't have to leave for long. There's a bomb pack 2 of them, in fact, in the next room over. They'll be right back in there. This is a race for Zelda for 3rd place on the race stream. This should be interesting to find out who takes it.
And Lorgon right by Zelda, but on the wrong side of the map. Looks like we got some more finishers. Where were you at on the list there, Moonrisen?
We were just past DK 91, 46, and 15, and one more finisher from there. Sis Crusher takes 16th place with a time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 21 seconds.
GG. Yeah, no sub hour tonight. Some of our veteran runners are able to crank these things out in under an hour, but not tonight. All right, Lorgon's pretty close, but needs to go north, not south. As we've definitely mentioned before, those moat rooms you can ladder clip to take a shortcut, but it's definitely not intended by the logic of the seed. There's always going to be a workaround. I think that key door is where we needed to go. We're going to go through this one instead. Does not bomb north. Going to take that key room to the south, hopefully, since we're out of bombs.
You'll be studying the map, trying to figure out where they haven't gone yet.
All right, Lorgon takes the staircase, goes down through the transport, pops up on the other side of the map, takes out the gels, and we'll have that door popping up in just a second. So get your GGs out for Lorgon. Finishing 3rd on the restream, 19th overall with a time of 1:34.53. GG.
GG's to Lorgon, and we'll see if they'll join us in chat for the interview shortly.
In between, though, we do have Pedantic Potato finishing 17th with a 1:34.26, and Nick Has a Game also finishing with a 1:34.26 and 18th. And yep, that catches us up.
You don't see ties that often here in Zelda 1 Randomizer, but we've seen them before.
All right, so Yumi's been in the room that has the staircase, but has not taken it, obviously. May not have marked it as a staircase at the time. These keys had not been a terrible problem. At this point, I'm feeling like a mismarked staircase. We've been in that room already. Oh, but come on, go to the right. Yeah, that's the point where a little bit of frustration is kicking in.
Equal parts frustration and mental fatigue, I believe. I mean, after an hour 38 like this, start to run out of steam. And joining us in the boot, third place finisher on the race stream, Oregon. Congratulations, GG's.
GG.
Thank you. That was rough.
How about the that level 9?
The 9, it was okay. I mean, it was a 9. I was glad I had as many bombs as I did, and I'm glad that I bought the key, although then at some point, like, I went in with 3 keys, and I was trying to be conservative, and then all of a sudden I was like, I have 6 keys, I should just start spending them. But yeah, I just kind of like had to track and go all around, but eventually found our way, so that was good.
Meanwhile, Yumi has found the staircase and has rescued the princess.
GG's.
Coming in 20th overall with a time of 138.56. GG.
But yeah, my heart fell when I found the red ring like 2 rooms into 8. Because I found 8 early and it was a Wizrobe dungeon, and I was like, a big Wizrobe dungeon, I'm gonna wait until I'm much stronger later. And then I spent a bunch of extra time getting the blue ring because I can't complete seeds without a ring. And then when I went into 8 and discovered that the red ring was so easy to get, I was like, oh.
Well, I mean, you did get a lot of extra rupees with that early rupee bus farm.
Yeah, I was planning for it, and when I hadn't found it, when I found Dungeon 5, I was like, there's 3 old men in here. Even if I can't find my blue ring, I could probably find a bomb upgrade. That would help me against the Wizrobes. And so I popped into 5 and was very happy to spend it on that in the meantime, since I was sitting at 255 for a while.
Did you buy hints?
I bought 5 of the 6 hints. The only useful one was the magic boomerang was in 2, and I already knew that the raft was going to be in 2, and so I knew I didn't have to redive 2 because I had grabbed the Triforce and ran.
Right. Yeah, one was the last one we saw on the restream here, and we were it's like, man, one's got to be on a raft spot now, but it's like, yeah, we just didn't quite get the bomb up that last part of Death Mountain until later.
But yeah, like early in the seed, like the things I'm looking for are like the Blue Ring Shop, Dungeon 1 and Dungeon 2. And Dungeon 1 and Dungeon 2 are way up in the corner of Death Mountain, and the Blue Ring Shop was in the other corner of Death Mountain. And it was just like, ugh. But I'm glad to have it done. It always just feels good to get it complete. And I don't know, an hour 30 something is not bad.
No, it's very respectable time. Yeah, a lot of wide range here tonight.
How much was mags to lift? I think I first tried at 12.
11 was good enough.
I see. Okay, so I'm happy when I routed it in.
Yeah, we didn't see a 10 pickup try.
It was right next to 4 and 9, and so I was trying to kind of play it late if I could, assuming that I was strong enough. And then once I got the red ring and 8, I was like, okay, I'm strong enough to just wait until I'm kind of over there to finish things off.
DK saying in chat that that 10, a few of our runners definitely tried it at 10 on the off stream, and 10 was no good.
It was also quite an interesting seed with both of the swords up in the Lost Hills region that people tend to do last because it's kind of like these 3 little orphan spots. And so it was like, one, I was glad to get the white sword up in the Lost Hills, and then finding the wood sword there a moment later, it was like,
Yeah, I'd be surprised if more than one runner, even one runner is kind of a surprise, would have gotten the wood sword before the white sword. Because I guess if you went immediately on the any roads to the Lost Hills, screen scrolled over the 5, saw the white sword, went right up the waterfall, somehow dodged all that stuff, you could get the wood sword first.
Indeed.
Yeah, because we saw it was good enough at 5 hearts for the white sword, and don't know about 4 because everybody else had more than that.
But yeah, unless there's any particular questions, thanks for putting on the restream and doing the commentary and all the tracking and all that.
Oh, Quasion said he had only 4 hearts, and yeah, we saw at least one first here. So yep, that was a good race. Exciting to see. Looking forward to actually seeing all the rookies in the Rookie Rumble.
Indeed, yeah, I'm looking forward to the tournament.
And then
there's a lot of new runners, which is great.
Yep. And next week we get to see a new set of weekly themed races where, as we mentioned before, say again, we are restarting the Champion's Choice with a boomstick flavored consternation start.
Well, it looks like Yumi is in the waiting room, so I will say GG. Thanks again, and yeah, I'll see you guys for more races, I'm sure.
GG to you, Lorgan, and then thank you for joining us.